This is a really, really rough time of year. I'm realizing as my first holiday season as an XJW, just how hard it is transitioning into the new stage of my life, being, an ex-cult member, and understanding just how much of an impact uh this new transition is having. And then not only that, I saw a very, very, very heart melting experience yesterday that inspired this video today. And I really want to take the time to remember the victim. Whether you've lost a loved one around this time of year, whether that is recent based off of, the weather that we've been having. It's very unfortunate to see the death toll that we have here in Buffalo of individuals who are now gone around this very, very painful time of year for a lot of people, or whether you've lost someone years ago, a friend, family member, due to any type of circumstance. It's very, very tough. It's very, very tough. The holiday season was implemented and ingrained in us to be a very, very complimentary, happy time, carefree, also, just doing a lot. But I'm realizing for the first time in my life just how hard it really is and how important it is to remember victims who are going through it this time of year. I saw this experience of this person. Her name is Ember, and one of the experiences that she was brave enough to post was an experience from a conversation with her mother after being shunned by her congregation for being gay. And this is a very, very painful conversation, and she basically being verbally abused by her mother in regards to her mother stating her stance on just reinforcing that she was going to shun her and not have anything to do with her, and basically that she did not exist in that capacity of a mother and daughter relationship anymore. And it's really scary when you think about just how many of these people are out there who have been brave enough, bold enough to realize that they were a part of something that was very, very harmful, not only to themselves, but to others. And manipulation and abuse plays a huge part of that. And it's one of those things for me, my first holiday season, of course it hasn't been all lows. I'm realizing that this time of year, just as there is the lows, there's also the compatibility with the new people in my life and the people that are still in my life, even though a good chunk of my family is no longer there. It helps to know that I still do have certain ones in my corner who've been there for a very, very long time, and I understand that it's going to continue to be a journey for me. It's going to continue to be a battlefield, especially for those other individuals who are in this same predicament. But I know that after I saw that experience of what happened with Ember, I couldn't not post a little tribute, especially this being my first holiday season, and that I am reflecting, that I am trying to push on and just really reinforce the armor on me. And also just to shout out to my XJW community. It's really, really rough. It's really, really rough for this community as I am engaged in the first time. There are some great activists out there who I'm going to shout out in this video. I want to shout out to Jake from Alt Worldly. I want to shout out to Wally from JW Thoughts. Great people who are doing great work, and throughout this year continued to brush the pain off of their shoulders and really do some amazing, amazing content work to help people. And these are the type of people, man, who you don't bat a blind eye to when you understand the gravity of the situation of being a cult survivor. So I really wanted to shout out those gentlemen, and it's not only them, you know, there's many people who are credible out there. The Falling Tower, Matt from the Falling Tower, he was one of the first exjw videos that I watched. But these are all people, man, who they present themselves and they really push this message, and at the same time, you just don't know how much of the pain they're still dealing with. You don't know how much of the pain that person who has lost a friend or family member years ago around this time, you just don't know. They might attempt to push on and push the negativity out, but obviously with life-changing moments that happen around this time of year that's supposed to be the time of year where we enjoy and just, you know, do nothing but celebrate, it can weigh you down, man. It can weigh you down. And I realize that. I realize that now for the first time, you know, that's 28 going into 30 pretty soon. I realize it for the first time in my life. And this is a thank you video. And this is also a reminder for you guys to just remember these people, man, who are struggling this time of year. Very sorry to the ones who've lost their lost loved ones or friends in the recent blizzard that we had here in Buffalo, and then obviously out to other areas. That, like I mentioned earlier in the video, that death toll is rising. But thank you to you who's watching this video and who's strong and who's continued to try to make a difference in your own life. And thank you to those who are, you know, transitioning, who are transitioning and going through that, walking that journey along with me, you know, in spirit. I appreciate every single one of you who's on this channel who may see this video. A real special thank you to my best friends out there. I've got some diehards who have been by my side for a long time now, and you know who you are watching this video. So I love you guys. Thank you. Shooting another video tomorrow, New Year's Eve. I'm going to try to get some photos. My first New Year's celebration is coming up. I'm definitely not letting the negativity of what's been going on hold me down and prevent me from going out and celebrating the good times with the people who deserve to be celebrated, with the people who deserve to be celebrated. So thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Be safe. Happy holidays. This has been Shuby for Still Slaps.